Thanks for joining me at the Owensboro Public School System. Today we are out and about looking at the school's summer feeding program. I'll go ahead and let my guest introduce herself.
I'm Lisa McCarty, Assistant Superintendent of Support Services and working with school nutrition program.
Lisa, kind of talk about where this summer feeding program came from. What's the idea behind it?
The idea behind the summer feeding program is to provide meals to students in the summer at no cost. Anyone under the age of 18 is able to go to any one of the 26 sites that we have and receive a meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We have some dinner sites at no cost.
Why do y'all think this is kind of necessary, for our school system to have?
The program is necessary not just for our school system, but for any child in Owensboro-Daviess County is able to come, regardless of income, and receive a meal. They have to eat it on site, but they can come, sit down, have their meal, and then leave. There are no requirements except that you must consume the food on site.
Talk just a little bit about what they can expect when they open up these bag lunches.
When you open up a sack lunch, some of the things you're going to find in there would be vegetables, it would be fruit, it would be a sandwich, it could be peanut butter and jelly, it could be bologna and cheese, ham and cheese. On some days it might be a McRib sandwich, it could be a hamburger. It just depends on what's going to be served that day on the menu.
Who are making these meals here? Who are the ladies behind us?
The ladies behind us are our summer feeding staff. We have staff who want to work throughout the summer, and so they're the ones that we bring back to help us put together the meals and feed the students throughout the Owensboro community.
When does this range from as far as the time frame? When do you start serving? When do you end?
We start at May 20th and we will end on August 2nd. And we will feed, we have 26 sites that we're going to be feeding. We'll probably feed anywhere from 30,000 plus kids throughout the summer. That's breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a snack. So throughout those couple of months, we're going to be feeding several kids.
And you were telling me that already you're noticing that pretty busy this year.
Yes, starting now, we're feeding, last week was about 300 kids a day. Now we're up to almost 500 meals a day.
How important do you think it is that you guys are out there doing this right now?
I think it's really important because most of the time as a kid, if you're at home and you're just going to grab something to eat, you're not going to grab a full meal. You might grab a bag of chips, cheese crackers. I mean, I know my kids did. So you can come, you have a sack lunch, it's healthy food, it's your milk, your juice, and it's good. It kind of gets you going throughout the day, and you can have breakfast and lunch and dinner throughout the whole entire summer at no cost.
I know you guys do these obviously in a lot of the parks. Why parks? Why have you selected where you're serving?
We selected the parks. We're doing it at Moreland Park, Legion Park, and Germantown Park, and we've selected those parks because we've been doing those for about the last 3 years at those sites, and we have good participation. They're kind of centrally located, that we have something on the east, the west end, and kind of central Owensboro where kids can just come. If you're out at a park, just come and have a meal, and you don't have to worry about packing a picnic lunch because you've got the meal there available to you.
I was going to say, it's kind of like a free picnic in a sense, especially with this nice weather out.
It is. I mean, as a parent, I would love to be able to take my kids to the park. We could play for a while, and then we could go sit down and have a meal, and I don't have to worry about spending money to purchase the food to take to the park. Is it going to be cold? Is it going to be hot? Taking coolers, because we watch all of that. We make sure the food is kept at the correct temperature, and so we encourage everyone to come out, regardless of income, to come out and have a free summer meal.
How do y'all, determine, I guess you could say, how many you pack in a day? I mean, as far as, having too much, too little, I mean, how does that work out? That can't be easy.
It's not easy, and we base it on maybe the first day, like yesterday, we had 20 meals at the parks that we served. Well, we ran out, and so what we'll do, we'll up those numbers. So you look at your participation, and it's like first come, first serve. We'll pack a certain number of meals, and when we run out, we run out. And if we can get more to that site, then we'll try and do that if we're still within that serving period time.
How does the food get out here? Obviously, you're at Ole Miss North, packing it. How does it actually get out to these parks?
Our staff, we have 2 vans that our staff load full of the food and everything, coolers, everything that we need to keep it safe. And food safety is our #1 concern, and so they pack the van and they take it and they deliver it to the sites.
Is this almost like, when you all pull up, and of course, we'll see this here in a little bit. I mean, is it almost like the ice cream truck's coming and, there's food there?
Yeah,
the kids get excited,
you can kind of think of it like that, because the kids do get excited. We're real excited about being able to make the meals available to the students, and at some sites, they'll be there waiting for you. At some of the summer parks, we found out that they know we're going to be there at 11:30, and they're ready waiting for the meals.
Sure. Now I know, as far as what y'all are making with these meals, obviously you want them to be healthy. Kind of talk about the importance of having a healthy lunch.
Well, one of the importance is making sure that you're getting the nutrients that you need to continue to be healthy throughout the summer, because what we sometimes find out is that during the summer kids don't often eat as healthy as they should.
Sure.
And again, it goes back to your parents are working, you're not in school, you're not having the breakfast or the lunch at school that meets the USDA requirements. So what we try and do throughout the summer is to continue that so that kids can have meals that are healthy and that will help them meet their requirements.
Sure. Well, Elisa, is there anything else that you'd want to add other than just to encourage people to come out and take advantage of this?
No, just check our website, and that's where our summer feeding sites are listed.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us for this week's edition at the Owensboro Public School System. I'll be back next week with more details on summer feeding. For the Owensboro Public School System, I'm Dave Kirk. Thanks for watching.